Good morning students. In this class we are going to discuss about the biochemical nature of transferring principle that was done by three scientists, O.T. Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy, and they experimentally proved that the chemical nature of transferring principle was DNA. That was not proved by the Griffith experiment. Okay, so let's see biochemical nature of transferring principle. Biochemical nature of transforming principle. Transforming principle. Biochemical nature of transforming principle. Okay. In this experiment, these three scientists, namely O.T. Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy done their experiment in the year 1944 and finally proved that DNA was the genetic material that was not proved by the Griffith experiment. They taken the extract of the assistant. They taken the extract of the assistant bacterium. And you know that bacteria mainly consist of carbohydrate, proteins, DNA, RNA. But they taken the protein, RNA and DNA of the bacterium in the different test tubes, or you can say containers. In the first one, they taken the protein of S strain. In the second one, they taken the RNA of S strain. And finally, at last, they taken the DNA of S strain. DNA of S strain in the third one. DNA of S strain in the third one. And they transferred R strain in all these three test tubes. Suppose that there are three test tubes, and transfer R strain in these test tubes. They have seen that here there is no transformation. R remains as R. Okay. In the first one, no transformation. That means there is no conversion of R into S. So they conclude that DNA, a protein was not genetic material. When it is genetic material, there should be transformation of R into S. In the second one, same thing. They have seen that. Okay. The second one, they have seen that again. They put R strain into the test tube that contains RNA of the S strain, and again there is no transformation. R strain remains as such R. That means again no transformation. That means again RNA was not genetic material. When it is genetic material, R strain should be changed into S strain. But in the third one, when they transform the R strain transfer R strain bacteria into the test tube that contain DNA of the S strain, R strain change into S strain. That means transformation occurs. So it experimentally proved DNA was the genetic material because only DNA is responsible for transformation in the step third. So once again, they prepared the extract of assistant bacterium and divided into three components: the protein, the RNA and DNA. In the first step, they transfer assistant into the protein of the S, and they see that there is no transformation. That means R still remain as such R. That means protein was not genetic material. In the step 2, again they taken RNA of S strain and transfer R strain. Again, when R still remain as such, that means no transformation. As a result, RNA was not genetic material. In the third one, when they transfer R strain in the test tube that contains the DNA of S strain, transformation occurs. That means DNA was the genetic material. Okay. Now let's see the enzymatic activities of the extract of S strain. Enzymatic activities. Okay. Enzymatic activities on the extract of S strain. Suppose that this is the extract of S strain. Extract of S strain. Extract of S strain. Okay, and this extract especially contains protein plus DNA and plus RNA. Okay. They divided into 3 test tubes. The whole extract divided into 3 test tubes. Okay. First, second, and third. Okay. Again, protein plus DNA plus RNA. Here also protein plus DNA plus RNA. Again protein plus DNA plus RNA. Okay, and they treated with enzyme protease. They treated with enzyme protease and put the R strain. So which chemical compound will degrade? Protein will degrade. So what remain? DNA plus RNA, and they see that transformation occurs. Transformation occurs. In the second one, again they treated with the enzyme RNase. RNase is the enzyme that break down RNA. Okay, and put the R strain. So again they were seen that the RNA degrade. What remain? DNA plus protein. Still transformation occurs. At last, they treated with enzyme DNase and put the R strain. After treated with the DNase, the DNA degrade. What remain? Protein plus RNA. Okay. And no transformation because DNA degrade, so only DNA was the genetic material. In the first one, transformation occurs because DNA is present. The second one again, transformation occurs because DNA is present. In the third one, DNA was absent. That means no transformation occurs. That clearly proves DNA was the genetic material that is responsible for transformation of S strain into R strain. Okay, transformation of R strain into S strain. So this is all about the biochemical nature of transforming principle. Thank you.